And welcome back. We're picking up where we left off last time in Factorio Space Age, where we're still back on Gleba, trying to finish up researching the discovery at Quella. We are going to want epic quality, probably. And we know we're in the capacity to move on to the third, or the final quality. Tool belt size will be nice. What? 11 ones are we missing? Production efficiency modules. Interesting. That takes spoilage? Interesting. While we're here, we'll work on it. Basically everything non-repeatable we want to get done before we leave. Tree seeding and fish breeding. Oh, and that's my queue full. Okay. And we're waiting for you to arrive at Novice and to pick up your load. Oh, and we don't have too much of a problem with the pollen clouds as is. Well, I think technically only the plantations make pollen, and we arguably aren't consuming enough for that to be an issue. Yeah, may start contemplating how I'm going to make the pentapogs. The pentapogs are water, which is easy. The nutrients is the hard part, right? Yeah, the nutrients are the hard part with how we have it set up right now. So if it's just nutrients, I can put it up here. It'd be the long side of the transport. That shouldn't be too impossible to do. You may want to bring in some more red belt so we can run it all the way up there. And then it's bioflux after that, right? Yeah, nutrients bioflux. And input-wise, this eats 4 every second. This net makes 1.5 every 15. Okay. So I suppose the running quality makes it slower. Well, we only have quality 2, so it's going to be minus 20% speed. So yeah, let's start, because we definitely have the facility for it, right? So we can say one of these, make another one of these, right? At least one of those. Put that down, say, here. Which will be grabbing stuff from that side. That side. And let's say this is where our... Okay. Let's go up one from there. Remove the U up one. And we can have a sushi belt on the inside. Right, filters out the spoilage. Well, actually, no. If that's the pentop pocket, there's no spoilage on that belt. Yes, of course, no. No, no, no. Okay. Um. Now we're still gonna have to deal with some spoilage. Because that's an inevitable part of working on this planet. You grab spoilage only. Oh, I've broken things. Oh no. Yeah. Let's unbreak it for the moment. We need that running, otherwise we have problems. Well, say we have problems. Well, we will have problems because the spoilage will back up. That'll be an issue. Okay, so we'll have to import some belts because I'm short on belts. Otherwise, we'll import like a bit of the basic stuffs. So we have the space for it. Okay, so your job is to make science. Okay, we want some quality modules. It's good to know. Don't think I have any efficiency modules. I'll have to ship those in. Wait, no, we got the efficiency in there. That makes sense. We shipped some of those already. And these are quality 2s, which are nice ones. Cool. So yeah, we can assume that we're going to stick quality 2s in there. And then you have to be, I'll say have to be, will be the science. I have copper and iron, so we can make the basic stuff by hand, I suppose. Okay, and then we can start doing math. Before I forget, let's make sure we don't have... Something stopped. Something ran out. Don't know if it's blue, don't know if it's that. No, don't toss everything in there. It wasn't what I meant to do. Red. Okay, so all the science we have is out and about. We are waiting on that one, specifically. Okay, science is going in. Love vessel, waiting deliveries. 5 already being shipped, so we're waiting on the bots on the planet to do that. Okay, while we're doing that, we can do some math related to this. Agricultural science. So, that would normally want 1 every 4 seconds. However, this building runs at 1.6 speed. It's going to eat 4 or 0.4 every second. Our pentapog producer produces a net, well, turns 1 into 2. Now I'm going to run the grabbing and dropping effect. Okay, that's... Actually, I suppose we can run this up and around, right? Yeah. Love it like there. Log. Might have a problem if it stalls, but this is the... I suppose this is the higher speed one, so this will be the backup if something goes wrong. Yeah, so we need 0.4 per second. This makes net 1... So we're going to have 50% productivity on it. So it's going to make 3 recipes every 2 recipes. So let's do the times, right? So it's divide by 15, because the 15-second recipe, multiplied by 2, because its production speed 2, multiplied by 1.5. No, I did it wrong. So it would have... Yeah, I did it wrong. Right, back to the drawing board. Back to the starting number. This one needs 1 every 4 seconds divided by 4 times 2, because the thing runs... Actually, no, not divided by... Not times by 2. 1 every 4 seconds times 1.6. That's where the 0.4 comes from. We then need to provide that with this. So we'd multiply the number of recipes we need. Yeah, and multiply the number of recipes we need by 15. Then divided by 1.5. Because, yeah. And then it's not producing 1, so 4. Needs 4 of these. Okay. To one of those. Okay. Science is not running because I forgot to stock up more of those in the thing. Or is that not what you run out of? Why don't you run out of purple? We haven't received more purple. Well, Fizzle, you loaded, except for the space, which you don't have space for. Okay, that makes sense. We don't have space for the space. Drop the foundries, drop the furnaces. Okay. Go to Gleba. It's not immediately a problem that we don't have space for a space. Oh, we have space. Why? Oh no, we're out of purple. Okay. Not immediately a problem. We'll take the partial, take a couple of partials out, so we got some space to drop the purple in when the purple arrives. Ah, I have a problem because that requires bioflex. Yes. Okay, there's an easy solution to this. Wait, that still wants to go up there. Oh, actually, no, that one wants to go up there. Okay, that looks like it should work. If we have enough belt. Which we should do when this arrives. Almost here. And then Fulgura is doing Fulgura stuff. It looks... We don't have it yet, but we should probably have the Fulgura in science when we get there again. On its way, almost there. Once it gets here, we're going to start chucking stuff overboard so we can start sliding it into where it needs to go in the labs. Okay. And we've arrived. Production over, utility, spice, belt stuff. Blue, green, red. Red's not ready to be received. Here's the purple. And science is going again. Okay, stocked up all the things a bit. Maybe not have enough. Well, I only had 100 arrived, right? Might not have been enough belts. Let's see if I can go find some steel. There's some steel. Okay, so in theory, that shouldn't be a problem. Just do that too. Or that. Yeah, that's still no problem. Two, and that should be working. And once we have all the inserters going around, we got one more to go. We can come find a pentapod egg. And then be incredibly paranoid. Because we'll have pentapod eggs multiplying. Okay, we got two, which is one more than needed, but that'll be fine. This one's the one I should get fed into first. Oh, wait, no, I need to get water over here, which shouldn't be that hard. We're short on 20 undergrounds. Okay, that should be enough. Oh, and you need a pipe there. Okay, otherwise, the science looks to be good. Wouldn't be that hard for me to miss something and have it go out of whack again. ETA is 30 minutes. So we should finish going to the Queloscience in the next part. If we don't finish it, well, we won't finish in this part. We should finish in the next part. What we're hoping to do is speed it up. Oh, I don't have a way to get spoilage out. Ah, you know, the original plan was to plop one of these in here with a spoilage goes right. Is not looking so deft anymore. Um, Now, do I have any red belt? No, so I catch 22. I gotta make red belt to make the system smoother flowing. Puzzle, you've dropped everything. Yes? Oh no, you were over at Fulgura picking stuff up, so you're ready to come back with the Fulguran science. I may send you over to Vulcanus in a bit to pick some stuff up from Vulcanus. Fulgura-wise, in theory that's all we needed. And yeah, it's not quite ready for the next pickup. That reminds me, you in there, efficiency in these three. So we go through nutrients on the energy consuming side slower. Yeah, quickly putting ammo in these turrets. Just in case the stuff here spoils. Yeah, I'm questioning if it's the belt or not that's being the issue with the nutrients. Oh, wait, I think it is the belt. You haven't arrived yet, no. Oh, I can't import you from Vulcanus because we don't have SB belts being made there. Yeah, no. Okay. We can import gears, and gears is the thing holding up the construction of that. So we'll go pick up a bunch of gears from Vulcanus. We're over there. So we could swap you to red and go over to Novice as well. Okay, the denser throughput is definitely helping a bit. Okay, some did get through. There, you need to get some to get down to here. So that one has some fuel to run on to consume the ventipods. Okay, and you're running as fast as you can actually unload. So it may be worth trying to find. Oh, we can get a bit of plastic. Okay. Then it's just finding more iron, which we definitely have. Going up to the full stack inserter. Well, bulk inserter. They used to build stack inserters before stacks were a thing. And then it's importing the higher speed belts, which we could do from a couple different places, right? You're at Gleba, drop that off. Or I suppose the alternative is go back into Fulgura, because we do have those at Fulgura. Pick up. Okay, just go back to Fulgura and pick some of those up. So one advantage of running faster is the freshness should be getting better. Which should make it all last longer, which then means we need to deliver... Well, I say make it all last longer. It's not necessarily helping too much at this step, I suppose. So that's not a freshness affected step, but... Oh, I need Express Splitter, so we'll have to go to Novice to pick the Express Splitter up. These two we can pick up from Fulgura, but those ones we'll have to go back to Novice for. But yeah, we'll throw bulk here. Because then we're just limited by the belt speed at that point. We're running low on green. I did send 100 more red than we sent green, right? Yeah, we might be a little low on green. Okay, looking at the time, I think it is time to go ahead and put a part break in. So if you're watching on YouTube, there will be one more part up tomorrow, because we're going to record, as usual, 5 parts today, or 5 parts for stream. So I'm pretty sure there will be one up tomorrow for you. If you're watching on Twitch, there's basically going to be a short break where I take a quick sip of tea, which I probably won't even pause the game for. We'll just let the game run. While that's going on, I'll just pause the recording, sip the tea, resume the recording, because we're waiting on the ship to arrive, right? No, actually, we'll probably have to set the ship off to Novice, drop off. Oh no, it's accepting from Fulgura, so it's not going to set off right away when it gets there anyway. So yeah, if you're watching YouTube, there'll be a part tomorrow. Twitch, short break. Until then, until the next part, wish you all the best of luck, good time. Catch you all in the next part. Bye for now.